Okay, so first practice problem. This one is a little different. So let's see what we need to do. It says complete the table. That's the first thing. For this equation, to determine if it's linear. And then on the next slide, we're going to graph it. Okay. So remember, I've got the big table. This is my x. This is my y. In the middle goes my expression. So everything after the equal sign. So the absolute value of x plus 1. What does absolute value mean? They want the distance from 0. Basically, just no negatives. So for this first one, it's going to be the absolute value of 3 plus 1. The absolute value, of negative 3 is 3. Plus 1 is 4. So that's my first ordered pair, right? Negative 3, 4. Then for the next line, the absolute value of negative 1 plus 1. Absolute value of negative 1 is 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. There's my second ordered pair. Then I've got the absolute value of 0, which is just 0. Plus 1 is 1. The absolute value of 2 is 2 plus 1. Absolute value of 4 is 4 plus 1. And the absolute value of 5 is 5 plus 1. So now that we have these ordered pairs, we could find the slope 3 times. You can do that. But I prefer to graph it if I can. I think it's faster since I already have these ordered pairs. So I'm going to graph it. If you don't like graphing, then go ahead and find the slope 3 times. But I'm going to graph this, and I'm going to see if it's a straight line because, right, that's easy. Just look at the picture. So 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So I'm going to graph this on the next slide, and then we'll see if this is a function. All right, so here are my points. Let's go ahead and get this on the graph. So negative 3 and 4 is here. Negative 1, 2 here. 0, 1, 2, 3. So I can already tell this is not a straight line. 4, 5, and 5, 6. So this is a V shape. It's not a U. It's a sharp V. This is an absolute value function. And all absolute value functions make a V. So this is not linear. Is the function linear? So no, the function is not linear. Period. Now my reason is because the graph is not a straight line. But if you chose to find the slope 3 times, you would see that the slopes are different. So your reason would be because the rate of change is not constant. Actually, let me just put because the graph is not a straight line. So just make sure your reason matches up with how you determined your answer, okay? So since I graphed it, my reason is I know it's not linear because the graph is not a straight line. But if you found slope, you would say it's not linear because the rate of change is not constant. One more practice problem, and then that's going to be it, and it'll be time for your exit ticket.